Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear friends and students, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my YouTube channel Biology by Khalil Mirani. Let's learn about transpiration and guttation process. These both process takes place in plants only. What is transpiration? Loss of water from the aerial parts of plants in the form of vapors. That process is known as transpiration. Transpiration takes place through the small opening pores. These pores are known as stomata. Maximum transpiration occurs through stomata in plants. And what is guttation? This is also loss of water from leaves of plant in the form of droplets is known as guttation. In transpiration, the loss of water in the form of vapors, and in guttation, loss of water in the form of droplets. This is an example of guttation process. Loss of water in the form of droplets from leaves. This is known as guttation. What is difference between guttation and transpiration? Transpiration takes place through cuticle, lenticle, and stomata. From these three parts of plant organs, transpiration takes place. Cuticle is a thin layer, and lenticles are the areas outside the epidermis, and stomata are the small opening pores in the leaves. And guttation process takes place through hydatodes. These are also the small opening pores without guard cells. Stomata having guard cells and hydatodes don't have guard cells. Number 2, transpiration occurs in the daytime and the guttation occurs in the night time. In night there is no transpiration in plants, so there is root pressure increased in the plants. That's why guttation process takes place. Number 3, water loss in the form of water waves in transpiration process, and water loss in the form of droplets takes place in the process of guttation. Number 4, the water loss is pure. In transpiration process, the water that is lost from the aerial parts, that is pure water, and in guttation, droplets contain organic and inorganic solvents. There is no pure water like transpiration process. Number 5, it gives a cooling effect so that transpiration process maintain body temperature of a plant. In guttation, it does not give a cooling effect. Number 6, it's beneficial to plant as it's maintain body temperature by cooling effect. In guttation, it is less significant to plant and sometimes causes injury to plant by deposition to salts on the leaf tip after evaporation. Means guttation process cause an injury to leaf when water is lost in the form of droplets. Number 7, transpiration occurs during dry day. When a hot environmental condition, then there is increase in transpiration, and guttation occurs during the humid or moist condition. What are the types of transpiration? Number 1 is cuticular transpiration. The loss of water in the form of water vapor through cuticle, that is known as cuticular transpiration. Cuticle is a thin layer outside the epidermis. Lenticular transpiration, loss of water in the form of water vapors taking place through the lenticles. These lenticles are present in woody stem and fruits. That transpiration is known as lenticular transpiration. 1 to 5% of the total water loss by the plant in this transpiration. Third one type of transpiration is stomatal transpiration. Stomata are the minute pores in the leaves. The transpiration that occurs through the stomata, that is known as stomatal transpiration. 80 to 90% of the total water lost through stomata. So the maximum transpiration takes place with the help of these small opening pores known as stomata. What is difference between evaporation and transpiration? Evaporation, when water becomes vapor. Water is a liquid. When water changed into a gaseous form, that is known as evaporation. When this water leaves from a body of plant in the form of vapors, then that process is known as transpiration. And what is evapotranspiration? Evapotranspiration is the sum of both evaporation and transpiration. The way water moves from liquid state to the gaseous state, that is known as evapotranspiration. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel.